What writing you want to do? Exercise, okay. Are you good at writing?
We'll do grammar.
Okay, which
I bring grammar book. No, in these grammar exercises are also there. These
right.
And that here.
Yeah. That day we did about the Inuits and all, no?
Yes.
That was a difficult chapter, no?
Yeah.
Any other chapter you find difficult?
No, all are easy.
Okay, rest all are easy. That's good. So, which chapter you have for the exam?
Till this chapter. Only till this chapter. Yeah. This ninth chapter.
Okay, so this chapter you did?
Yeah.
In class?
Yes.
Okay. I just want you to read just to see if you're reading properly, you know, whether you're pronouncing, you know. Correctly, you know, ठीक तरह से, correct pronunciation.
Mr. Bloomfield, the vicar, had a large family of boys and girls. Sometimes they used to come and play with Miss Jessie and Flora.
Okay. I just want to ask you, what's the meaning of vicar?
Vicar means a priest.
A priest.
A village.
Yes.
Head. Like, no.
Yes.
Village head, no, that headman. Yeah.
Well, actually, he is the vicar of the church. Yeah, actually, you're right. In olden times, it was like the pujari in the temple, no? He is the main person in the temple, yeah, and he is the main person in the village also, because the temple is very important. Similarly, in olden times in England and all, the church and the priest were very important. The vicar of the church, you know, he is actually a priest in the church, but he is very important in olden times. They were giving more importance to religion and all, no? To prayers and God, and religion was very important. Yeah. So Mr. Bloomfield
had a large family of boys and girls.
Okay, Mr. Bloomfield, the vicar, had a large family of boys and girls. And what else?
Sometimes they used to come and play with Miss Jessie and Flora. In the family of boys and girls, two girls' names were Jessie and Flora. They were the priest's daughters.
Okay, sometimes the vicar had a large family of boys and girls. Sometimes they used to come and play.
Confusing.
Yeah, it's very confusing because I thought Miss Jessie and Flora are not the vicar's children.
I first Miss told me the lesson. I thought that they were the horses.
I like that. Okay, one of the girls was as old as Miss Jessie. No, the Miss Jessie and Flora are not the vicar's children. Miss Jessie and Flora.
That horse told like that only.
Okay, I'll check. So it seems that this vicar, no, he had a large family with many boys and girls. So they used to play with Miss Jessie and Flora. Okay. Now I just want to know
Mr. Bloomfield used to play with Miss Jessie and Flora.
No. Miss Bloomfield's children.
But Mr. Bloomfield was the vicar, and vicar had a big family of boys and girls. And those boys and girls played with Miss Jessie and Flora.
Yes, but right now we don't know who is Miss Jessie and Flora, right? So we'll come to know. Even I don't know. Let's see who Miss Jessie and Flora is. Okay.
One of the girls was as old as Miss Jessie.
And two of the boys were older, and they were little, and there were several little ones. So they are talking about Bloomfield's children, yeah? So one of Bloomfield's children was a girl who was the same age as Miss Jessie. And two of his sons were older than Miss Jessie. And then he had several...
Older means smaller?
Older means bigger. Bigger. Like your brother is older than you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And younger means?
Younger means, for example, yeah, smaller. Like you are younger than your brother?
Yes.
Yeah. Right? So one of the girls was old as Miss Jessie. Two of the boys were older. And there were several little ones. Bloomfield had several small children. And then he had two sons who were older than Miss Jessie. And then he had one daughter who was the same age as Miss Jessie. Means he had a very large family. Yeah. When they came there, there was plenty of work for Merrylegs.
Merrylegs was the small horse.
Okay. When they came there was plenty of work for merry legs for nothing. Okay, you read. It's important that you read.
For nothing pleased them so much as getting on him by turns and riding him all about the
Orchard, yeah.
orchard and the home
Paddock.
and this they would do by the hour together.
Now this also is a bit confusing, no?
Yes.
Is it? I don't know. Okay. So when they went to when they came there, when they means Bloomfield's children, yeah, the Vikar's children. When they came there was plenty of work for Merry Legs. Merry Legs is the
Because
okay.
they wanted to ride on him.
Correct. Yeah. So Merry Legs had a lot of was put to work. Correct. Because the children they nothing pleased them so much as getting on Merry Legs. So Merry Legs is a male, is a mare, is a horse. Yeah. It's a male horse. For nothing pleased them so much as getting on him by turns and riding him all about the orchard and the home paddock. And this they would do by the hour together. That means for hours and hours. Suppose they came at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. 4, 5, 6 o'clock they would be riding Merry Legs. Okay. So Merry Legs had a lot of work to do. Right? Taking the children on his back all around the orchard. Means where they grow fruit trees. Like maybe apple trees or whatever, orange trees, you know. So all around the orchard, the fruit, because it's the village, no, so they have a lot of land and they have a lot of trees and all. Okay, so they're riding around the orchard as well as the home paddock. Home paddock probably is the land around the house. In Rajasthan, like you must be having some land around the house. Okay.
There are many gardens and there are many trees.
Okay. So
There's only some trees like cactus.
what trees? Cactus.
Yes.
Cactus.
But in our society, no, that Rajasthan,
Yes.
there are in the garden there are many trees.
Okay, and grass. Okay. So around but also society means there are many houses, na? But in the olden times in the villages, there's just one house and lot of land.
Yeah.
So you have, and the next neighbor's house is very far away. It's very far away. So you have lot of land. Even in my grandparents' place, I'll show you the photos later. It's a lot of land is there, acres. So you can nicely, if you have a horse. I don't have a horse. They don't have a horse either. But if you have a horse, you can ride around in the land. There's no car, no scooter around, nothing. That is on the main road. You can see far away. So it's good fun. The next door neighbor is very far away. Even if you have a cycle, you can ride for a long time. But it's not straight road. It's up and down. But in your area, it must be straight, no? The road must be flat. Ground is flat, no? Okay. So Merry Legs always has a lot of work when the Vikar's children comes home. Yeah. So one afternoon he had been out with them a long time, and when James brought him in and put on his halter and said there, okay, so James for a long time. Okay. Could you read this to me? One afternoon.
One afternoon he had been out with them a long time, and when James brought him in and put on his halter, he said, "There you
Rogue.
Mind how you behave yourself, or we should get into trouble."
Now again this is confusing, no?
No, that halter
Okay.
means that saddle.
Saddle, correct.
This was the owner of this horse.
Okay.
And he bought him inside because he must have done some mistake. But not
It
owner
was-
afterwards. Okay, taking care of him. Yeah.
Okay.
He did some mistake. It will show afterwards.
Okay. You already know the story.
Then he put the halter and then he said, "You rogue,
You rogue.
unprincipled."
Okay. So he said one afternoon when Merrylegs had been out with them for a long time, means when Merrylegs was out with the children, with the Vikar's children for a long time, and James is the caretaker of the horse. Yeah. When James brought him back home and put on his halter, saddle, yeah, or maybe this part, yeah, with this part.
To tie him.
Yeah. Okay. There you rogue means you naughty boy,
Yes.
You naughty horse. Rogue. So just by what principle is what?
Unprincipled.
Pardon me?
In the meaning it is written
Yeah.
rogue an unprincipled. But he doesn't have any manners.
Yeah, he's a bit naughty, but he's not saying it very seriously. He's saying it in a light way. Means, you naughty boy, I might just say to my dog, but just like that, in a lovingly, I'm not saying he's bad or anything, just like I'm saying, you naughty Monty, what are you up to, you rogue, just for fun, But here he must be serious also, I don't know, I'll check. Okay, mind how
He's serious.
he's serious here, okay.
Did a very
Big mistake, alright. There you rogue, mind how you behave yourself, or we shall get into trouble. Both James and he both will get into trouble.
Why?
I don't know. I'll find out. Okay. Later on I'll find out in the next page. Okay. So what is this line? What is this question?
What have you been doing? Merrylegs, I asked.
Okay, who's I now?
This Ginger. His friend. Ginger.
Okay. So
He's
what?
saying, what were you doing?
Correct.
My master told me.
Yes, correct. So what is the next? See, she knows properly, this Bhavya.
Oh, said he, tossing his little head. I have only been giving those young people a lesson. They did not know when they had enough, nor when I had enough. Oh, so I just pitched them off backward. That was the only thing they could understand.
Okay, let me see that. Oh, said he, tossing his little head. This Merrylegs tossed his head and said, oh, I have only been giving those young people a lesson. They do not know when they had had enough, nor when I had had enough. So I just pitched them off backwards. That was the only thing they could understand. So this Merrylegs, he was getting tired of those children, because the children are riding him. So he just threw them off his back. Because he didn't know how to tell them, now stop, now enough, I'm tired, The children also didn't know how to tell him that. So he just threw them off his back. But the children got injured probably. So we'll see. Yeah, you.
What? Said I. You threw the children off? I thought you did know better than that. Did you throw Miss Jessie or Miss Flora? He asked that.
Oh, so Miss Jessie and Miss Flora are the Vikas children.
Yes, I told you.
Yeah, you told me, correct.
He looked very much offended and said, of course not. I will not do such a thing. For the best foods that I ever came into the stable. That ever came into.
What said I? That is Ginger said that, no? Probably, yeah. You threw the children off. I thought you did not. I thought you did know better than that. Did you throw Miss Jessie or Miss Flora? He looked very offended. Offended means what?
But how did you know that these were children of the Vikas?
Even now I'm not sure, but I'm just guessing. Maybe. Let's see ahead. Yeah, we'll see. Because I'm just guessing. Okay. So he said he looked very offended. That is who? Merrylegs looked very offended. Offended means what?
Offended means
hurt. No, he felt very hurt. Means you're accusing me of throwing the children off. Like I'm telling you, Bhakti, why did you do that? Whatever, naughty thing. But actually, Bhakti didn't do all that. So Bhakti is feeling very bad, that I've told her like that. So she's feeling offended. Why did you say when I didn't do that naughty thing? Understood? So he looked. Merrylegs looked very much offended and said, "Of course not. I would not do such a thing for the best oats that ever came into the stable. Even if somebody gave me a lot of nice food also, I would not have thrown them out. Means I would not do such a naughty thing. Means I'm a good boy, Merrylegs is saying. So, for the best oats that ever came into the stable. Okay, could you read the remaining?
Why I am as careful of our young ladies as the master could be. And as for the little ones, it is I who teach them to ride. When they seem frightened or a little unsteady on my back, I go as smooth and as quiet as old pussy when she is after a bird.
Okay, he's saying, Merrylegs is saying, why? I'm as careful of a young ladies as the master could be. That means I'm very careful about the girls, I don't do such things. and he's saying,
He's trying to make him understand that I'm not dead.
yes, and he has not done that thing. And as for the little ones, the little children, Vikar's children, as for the little ones, it is I who teach them to ride. I'm the one who's teaching them to ride. I don't do such naughty things. Teach them to. When they seem frightened or a little unsteady on my back, I go smooth and as quiet as old pussy when she's after a bird. That means when they seem little scared and all, then I go very slowly and smoothly. Like how I go slowly and smoothly. Like, have you seen a cat go after a bird?
Yes.
Slowly, chupke se chup. Like that I go. See, pussy is the cat. So the cats, how they go after the bird, no? So that slowly and smoothly he walks, it seems, when they seem a little scared, the little children. He's that good. Mary Legs is saying he's so careful. Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Yes. Where she's going?
Go bring you another text.
Okay, we'll just wait for her, yeah? So that Mary Legs is calling himself a riding master. Huh? You got two of the same textbook?
Yes.
Okay, good.
This is mine and this is mine.
Okay, good. Twin textbooks for twin children.
No, everybody in the class get the same only.
Correct.
And when they are all right, I go on again faster. You see, just to use them to it. So don't you trouble yourself preaching to me. I am the best friend, the best riding master those children have.
Very good. They're saying when they, you see, just to, what is that? Just to use them to it. Okay. And
He
when
wanted them to ride on his back nicely.
And when they're all right, means when they're not scared, I go on again faster. Just to use them to it. So don't trouble yourself preaching to me. What is preaching to me?
Telling me about my faults.
Yeah, giving me lectures. Don't do this and don't do that and all. I'm already very good. I'm a good horse. I take care of them. I go slowly like a pussycat when they are scared, and when they are okay, then I go a little faster to get them used to it. So I'm a good riding master. I teach them to ride. Mary Legs is feeling very offended. What's going on? Okay.
It is not.
Okay, whoever.
It is not them. It is the boy. And
Said he.
Shaking his. And
Mane.
said he. Shaking his mane.
Yeah, mane is that all the hair that he has.
Boys are quite different. They must be broken in as we were broken in when we were called. And just we thought
What's what?
The other children had ridden me about for nearly 2 hours, and then the boys thought it was their turn, and so it was, and I was quietly agreeable. They rode me by turns, and I galloped them about, up and down the fields, and all about the orchard for a good hour. They had each cut a great hazel stick for riding with, and laid it on little too hard. But I took in good part, till at last I thought we had enough. So I stopped for 2 or 3 times by the way of a hint. Boys, you see, if a horse or a pony is like a steam engine or crashing machine, and I can go on as fast as they please. They never think that a pony can get tired or have feelings. So, as the one who was whipping me could not understand, I just rose up on my hind legs and let him slip up behind. That was all. He mounted me again, and I did the same. Then the other boy got up, and as soon as he began to use his stick, I laid them on the grass, and so on till they were able to understand. That was all. They are not bad boys. They don't wish to be cruel. I like them very well. But you see, I had to give them a lesson. When they brought me to James and told him, I think he was angry to see me with such big sticks. He said that they were only fit for drovers against these
Gypsies.
and not for young gentlemen.
Very good, very good. Okay. So what they're saying now, very good, very good. What he's saying now, it's not the girls, it's the boys that is problem. And he's shaking his mane. No, it's not the. I would never throw the girls down. He's saying the girls are very nice. The girls means the girl children of the vicar. Probably Miss Jessie and Flora. Probably. Boys are quite different. He said boys are they can act smart.
Probably means.
Where is probably? Probably means maybe. I said probably, no? Means maybe that Miss Jessie and Flora are Vikar's children, I'm saying. Probably. Okay, so boys are quite different, she said, but boys have to be disciplined. We have to be strict with boys, because the girls were very shant and very sweet and nice. But the boys, it seems the girls had already ridden on him for 2 hours. See, suppose they had come at 3 o'clock. For 2 hours, the girls had already ridden till 5 o'clock. Okay? Till 5 o'clock. After that, what the boys did? The boys came and they rode him for another 1 hour around the orchard and around the house. So that's 6 o'clock. So the horse was probably tired by now. But then, what the boys did? The boys made took sticks of some hazel. Hazel stick is, I suppose, it's
Hazel tree.
Yeah, of the hazel tree. Yeah, they made sticks of that, and then they started whipping him. Can you imagine such a good horse, Merrylegs, whipping him? Okay, whipping means na, beating. Yeah, beating. For a hazel stick for a riding whip and laid it on a little too hard. That means they hit him too hard. Laid it on a little too hard means hit him hard. But he said, but I still took it okay. And then I just wanted to tell them that this is not okay. So I just stopped in between, just to give them a hint. Hint means just to tell them, see, I'm tired, because he can't speak, no? So he just stopped in between and then
how is telling that horse?
Because that is horse language, no? Some sounds they must be making and horse must be understanding each other. Like they say meow meow, cats say meow meow and they understand. Or dogs say bo bo and the other dog understands. Yeah.
And he tells them to fight.
Yeah. So I think they must be having some horse language, Or this must be like a myth where they are imagining these things, Maybe it really did not happen. Maybe it's a story, So one horse spoke to the other and all. This must be the imagination of the person who wrote it.
Black Beauty is a famous.
This is Black Beauty?
Yes.
Oh, I have read the whole. Oh my God, this is a wonderful book. Black Beauty is a big fat book. So this is just 2 or 3 pages from that big novel. Black Beauty is a lovely book. I read it when I was a child. In school, in the library there was. So what I'm saying now? Yeah. So they said, but this. Okay, now the boys were going around with the stick, so I stopped just to tell the boys, that I'm tired. But the boys didn't understand that one was tired. The boys started hitting once more, So I stopped 2 or 3 times by way of. But you see, think a horse. They didn't realize that I'm a horse. They thought I'm a steam engine. That means they thought I'm a train. That I can go as fast as they want and as long. Another 2 hours, another 3 hours, say till 9 o'clock at night. No, they thought I'm like a train. Trains are machines, no? You just put some steam in them, you just put give them some electricity and they'll go. But this is a poor horse, no? Gets tired, he needs sleep, he needs food, So, they did not understand that I'm not a steam engine, So I just rose up on my hind legs. That means the horse stands on 4 legs, no?
Yes.
He just stood on his back 2 legs like this, and this boy fell down. Okay, rose up on my hind legs and let him slip off behind. He slipped off the back because the horse is standing, no? Okay, have you ever been on a horse?
Yes.
Okay, have you been on a horse? Okay, good. Then the other boy got up. So
I have read on.
Okay, very good. So one boy, he fell off. You rode on a horse. R-O-D-E, rode? Okay, you rode on a horse. Okay, fine. So one boy slipped off, then the other boy said, let me get on top and let me use my stick. So what this Merrylegs did? He did the same thing to the other boy also. Other boy also fell down. And then what happened? Merrylegs is saying, see, they are not bad boys. Maybe they are not very bad. But I wanted to teach them a lesson so that they don't do this again. Because this is not good, na? This is not good. This is cruelty to animals, na? This poor animal, he should have some pity for the animal. Right or wrong? Yeah. So when they brought me back to James, James is the caretaker. So the two boys brought him back to James and tried to tell him what the naughty Merrylegs did, what naughty Merrylegs did. So James
That is why he bait the James bait the
horse.
horse.
Oh, that he's not saying that James bait the horse. What I mean, maybe later. Till
No,
now, huh?
yeah, he is telling his story to the bait horse.
Yes.
Your bait no, that James.
But no, it's not said that James bit him. Till now they have not said that James
No,
bit him.
I mean he
Later?
shouted at him.
Shouted maybe, yeah.
And he tied him with the rope because he will do some other naughty thing.
Okay. But what Merrylegs is telling Ginger that James was angry with the boys also. James said it since why are you using such big sticks? These are for drovers or gypsies. You know who gypsies are? Gypsies are those people, you see those banjaras who don't have a place to stay proper. Means they will move from one place to the other. Sometimes their house is here, sometimes their house is somewhere far away. They will move from one house to the other. Means one area to the other. Sometimes they are in Bombay.
Rajasthan also.
Yes.
When he come back,
Correct.
they live in tents and they
Yes.
move from here.
Right. But nowadays, what the gypsies that we see on the road and all are people with very colorful dresses and coins and all that. Have you seen gypsies? Banjaras?
Why don't they live
They
in a house?
don't stay in one place. They are in a group of say 25 people, 30 people. They like to move from one place to the other. This is their custom and their habit.
They move in a caravan also.
Yes, sometimes they move in a caravan, but that is in Western countries. They move in a caravan also. So some gypsies they stay on somebody else's land, no? So then they drive them out with a stick,
Yes.
Yeah, here we don't do anything. We don't mind. So they are saying. So it seems James scolded the boys also. James said that why are you using? He was angry with the boys. It seems. Why are you using such big sticks? These are not for young gentlemen. He said they were only. It seems gypsies and all use those sticks. Because gypsies are not so like nice people, no? It seems gypsies are very rough and all, so they may use the stick on people or animals. But we are good people, we are civilized. We go to school, we learn good things, so we shouldn't be using sticks, we shouldn't be using such big sticks for the poor horse. Okay, so here.
If I had been you, said Ginger, I would have given those boys a good kick, and that would have given them a lesson.
Ginger is supporting Merrylegs. Ginger is Merrylegs' friend. Yeah.
No doubt you would, said Merrylegs, but then I am not quite such a fool. Begging your pardon. As to anger our master or make James ashamed of me. Besides, those children are under my charge when they are riding.
Correct. So what Ginger is supporting Merrylegs. Ginger is saying, I would have given those boys a good kick. You know how? Stand on the front legs and with the back legs, one kick.
No, first he will drop him, and then when he falls down,
Then you give them a kick with the back legs. Correct. I would have given those boys a good kick, and that would have taught them a lesson, So Merrylegs is saying, no doubt you would. Of course you would have done that. But then I am not such a fool, begging your pardon. Means I am not calling you a fool. Merrylegs is not calling Ginger a fool. But I don't want to be a fool, because if I do that, then our master, that is James, our master is somebody else. Master is the owner.
Yeah, Bloomfield.
Bloomfield is the master. Okay.
He is that headman of the
Village, yeah. So he is the master, yeah. Or make James ashamed of me. I don't want to make James ashamed of me or the master angry. So I would not be such a fool to kick the children. And anyway, when they are riding, I tell you, they entrusted to me means I'm supposed to take care of the children when they are riding me, So I can't do that. Then I'll be as bad as them only, So, okay, the remaining.
Besides, those children are under my charge.
Yeah.
When they are riding, I tell you that they are entrusted to me. Why? Only the other day I heard our master say to Mr. Bloomfield.
To Mrs. Bloomfield.
Yes,
Yeah.
My dear madam, you need not to be anxious about the children. My old Merrylegs will take as much care of as much care of them as you or I could. I assure you, I would not sell that pony for any money. He is so perfectly good-tempered and trustworthy. Do you think I am such an ungrateful
Brute.
brute as to forget all the kind treatment I have had here for 5 years and all the trust they place in me and turn
Vicious.
because of a
A couple.
couple of ignorant boys used me badly. No, you never had a good place where they were kind to you, and so you don't know, and I am sorry for you, but I can tell you good places make good horses. I wouldn't vex our people for anything. I love them, I do, said Marylegs.
Good. Okay. So what they say, what Marylegs is saying, no, they entrusted to me, means they are in my care, so I should take care of them. And it seems Marylegs is saying, I heard the other day, Mr. Bloomfield saying to Mrs. Bloomfield, means husband is telling the wife, my dear madam, oh no, master is somebody else. And
James is telling.
Okay, James is telling Mrs. Bloomfield, right?
Because she let him hurry because.
Yes.
No, Mr. Bloomfield is telling.
No, ma. Okay, now we are totally confused, right?
Mr. Bloomfield is telling Mrs. Bloomfield that.
Okay, but would he call Mrs. Bloomfield my dear madam?
See, our master means his own master is Marylegs' master is James.
Yeah.
So James would be.
Okay, probably it's James. Let's just take. Why he say my dear madam? He'll say my dear wife, no? So he say, my dear madam, you need not be anxious about the children. That means don't worry about the children. My old Marylegs will take as much care of them as you or I could. That means this Marylegs is very sweet and he will take very good care of the children, just as James takes care of the children or Mrs. Bloomfield takes care of the children. Yeah. I assure you, that means I'm telling you, I'll give you a guarantee for that. That I would not sell that pony for any money. He's so perfectly good-tempered and trustworthy. It means even if they give me lakhs and lakhs of rupees, I would not sell Marylegs, because Marylegs is so good-tempered and trustworthy. Means I can trust Marylegs, I know that Marylegs will not harm the children. I know that Marylegs is good-tempered. Good-tempered means Marylegs doesn't get very angry and all, Suddenly the horse, some horses, they become mad and they become very angry sometimes, But Marylegs is very good-tempered. Means good temper and bad temper, Some people are always angry, some people are always not angry. Yeah. So good-tempered and trustworthy. Okay. Do you think I'm such an ungrateful? Okay, now Marylegs is telling Ginger, you think I'm such an ungrateful brute just to forget all the kind treatment I have had here for 5 years? It means for 5 years James has taken care of them.
This brute means?
Brute. Yeah, you think I'm an ungrateful brute? Brute is a very rough person who doesn't care about kindness. If somebody is being kind to me, suppose you're saying nicely, okay, miss, would you like to have a cup of tea? I don't care. I don't want tea. Something like I say to you, like a brute. A brute means a person who is very rough and who doesn't care about anybody and who just, who's not kind, who's not polite, who's very rough, who will talk to you. Even if you are nice to me, I'll talk to you in a very bad way. A brute is a very rough person. Means he's not kind and gentle. It's the opposite of gentleman. A brute, yeah. So do you think they've taken care of me for 5 years, okay? And they've placed all this trust on me. मेरे ऊपर विश्वास करते हैं लोग, They've given me their trust and turned vicious because a couple of ignorant boys used me badly. Just because 2 boys have behaved badly with me, will I suddenly turn into a bad horse and suddenly kick them and become an ungrateful brute? Ungrateful means I'm not thankful to them for taking care of me for 5 years, So will I suddenly do that? No. He's saying, who's that? Marylegs only is saying, correct. No. You never had a good place where they were kind to you, and so you don't know, and I'm sorry for you. But I can tell you, good places make good horses. I wouldn't vex our people for anything. I love them, I do, said Marylegs. Okay, so Ginger is somewhere else and Marylegs is somewhere else. He's saying you never had a good place where people were kind to you. So Ginger did not have a good master who was so kind to as
But he was staying there only.
That's what, it's so confusing, na?
What? Ginger did not.
Yeah, he's telling Ginger, no, you never had a good place where they were kind to you, and so you don't know, and I'm sorry for you. That means Marilyn is telling Ginger, you don't know about kindness and your master being kind to you, therefore you don't know.
Yes, they were small when they were.
When they were small, probably.
When they were small, they were
Separate.
together.
Okay.
And small. Sometimes they were together and then they separated.
Right. So he's saying, so if you're staying in a good place where they're nice to you, where they're kind to you, then you become a good horse. Whereas if you're staying with a brute who's beating you, who's treating you badly, who's not giving you food, and then you become a bad horse. You know, so good place makes a good horse. A bad place makes a bad horse. You know, I wouldn't vex our people for anything. Vex means I wouldn't trouble. My people, our people means his master. You know, for anything. I love them, I do, said Mary Legs. I love my master. It's probably Bloomfield or James or whoever. Yeah? So because he loves them, he's not going to kick their children. He's just going to throw them off a little bit like that. Stand on two legs and throw them off. Okay? Would you like to read this part?
Besides, he went on, if I took to kicking, where should I be? Why told of stingy I have no character, and I might find myself slaved about under a butcher's boy who worked or death at some seaside place where no one cared for me, except find out how fast I could go, or be flogged along in some cart with 3 or 4 great men. It going out for Sunday street, as I've often seen in the place I lived in before I came. No, said he, shaking his head. I hope I shall never come to that.
Very good. See, this Black Beauty is written by Anna Sewell. This is the author. So this lady has written this story about Black Beauty. So she is saying that Mary Legs talked to Ginger and Ginger talked to Mary Legs. It must be her imagination, you know. Maybe this did not really happen. It's a story.
Yes, he can't talk.
Yeah. Or maybe these animals do talk to each other in another language which we can't understand.
But they have shown they are in English.
Yeah, English and good English with good grammar and all. Yeah, okay. So besides, Mary Legs is saying, if I kick them, what would happen to me? They might sell me off, you know, to somebody who has no character. Character means what?
But he is bad and he don't have any good character. No man.
Huh?
He has no manners and he is talking rudely and
correct. Who has no character means who doesn't believe that I should do like a brute only. Who doesn't believe that I should do good things, you know, that I should not. Doesn't matter. I do good things or bad things, so what? You know? Yeah, who doesn't have any character, and I might find myself slaved about under a butcher's boy. Means you know who's a butcher?
Yes. Who sells meat?
Who sells meat and who kills
yes,
animals and sells their meat. A butcher's boy means a butcher's son. You know, I might be sold to a butcher's son who might treat me very badly and who might sell my meat next. Yeah, and or work to death at some seaside place where no one cared for me. Yes, sure.
हाफ एन आवर ले लीजिए ना।
मैं ले लेती हूँ।
मैं ये चला जाएगा।
हाँ श्योर I'll take बिकॉज मैंने उसके लिए वो बुक सब लाए हैं ना वो
थोड़ा चले वहाँ पे टेस्ट ही लिखना है ना उसको तो ये बोला थोड़ा 15 मिनट में एडजस्ट कर लेता हूँ।
ठीक है इट्स गुड क्योंकि मैंने उनके लिए लाया कल का दैट टाइम व्हाट ही वाज सेइंग इंग्लिश कंट्री साइड कैसे होता है और वो पेंटिंग वो सब मैंने लाया उनका भी ऑलमोस्ट ये बस थोड़ा हो गया 2 मिनट बस. So I might be sent to butcher's boy work to death at some seaside place. Means seaside place means कोई beach में on the beach Juhu beach they take you for rides. Yeah, Juhu beach, Chopati.
How will he die there only? No, he will die when he was working. He will be my work done.
No, he's saying if I kick this master's children, then they will sell me off to some place, butcher's boy or some bad character, person with bad character, or to the beach, Juhu beach, like, you know, when people ride me for hours and hours and hours, you know, except to find at some seaside place where no one cared for me, nobody is bothered about me, except to find out how fast I could go. Means they would just ride me fast and see how fast the horse can go, you know. Or be flogged in some cart with 3 or 4 men, you know, in that Marine Drive, near Marine Drive, they used to have these horse carts, and we could sit in the horse cart, you know. Yeah, you pay 100 rupees, 200 rupees, and you can, yeah, take them for a ride. With 3 or 4 big men sitting there on Sunday, on a Sunday spree, just for fun, you know. And then, you know, they are flogging me, you know, like whipping me, and I have to go fast. But now they stopped that cart. I had also gone in that cart once, but now the government has stopped. The government has said, it was called Victoria. Government has said, no, now finish. Now you can't, because the poor horses, you know, they feel a lot of pain and they are not taken care of properly. I've often seen in the place I lived in before I came here. So before this Marylegs came here, she was in another place and she saw all this cruelty, you know. So she's scared that she'll be sold off to somebody. So she doesn't want to kick the children.
She is a girl or?
Marylegs is a boy, sorry.
Ginger is a girl.
Is she? Okay. No, he said, shaking his head. I hope I shall never come to that finish, yeah? I'll take it for your brother.
He will come tomorrow, no?
Who?
You.
Tomorrow I'll come. Yeah, first I'll ask him away. Just in case you're going out somewhere.
No,
To the seaside? Okay. Okay. I just want to show you Mannan, the countryside and some paintings in that. This is, I think, it could be, it's not India anyway. It's either England, Europe, or America. I'm not sure which countryside it is. It's not written here. But Sarah, who is painting all this. But anyway, it is some countryside which is not ours. It's sea, sky, sea, lakes, town, and countryside. Yes? Abigail and probably England also. I don't know. So, this is in London. Yeah, so it must be the English countryside. So they're seeing the countryside and they're painting it as well. And this is all watercolor painting on the way. No, watercolor, acrylic, oil paint, everything. Seaside, and is also called the countryside. Countryside is where it is not the city, you know. It's more like a village. Yeah, in this book, this where I have seen, no, this is not England. This kind of thing where I have seen is in UAE, you know, where the desert is there and the palm trees are there, the olden types houses, you know. So this is not England at all. Southern Morocco. Morocco is close to the Arab countries, but not exactly an Arab country. George and this is the countryside. The rocky escarpment. Yes, it was a wooded area. This is also the countryside. Probably the beach. No, it's not the beach. It's not the beach. This also. This also. It can be mountain snow. This also. This field and these fields. Okay, that's it. And then I told you that I told you that I had been to that Borivali National Park, no? I've been to that Borivali National Park, so this is how the Borivali National Park looks. All these birds and... what is this? Membership? Oh, National Geographic Society. This is all in Borivali National Park. They had taken us for a trail there. Okay. Here the city is here and here is the forest. All all this they'd explain to us, what is there and everything they'd explain to us. Or as a group they had taken us. And just some houses are there where you can see. So what I'm saying now, if you that whole thing, I have uploaded it on and I put the link on Facebook. So using your mummy's profile, I have sent your mummy the friend request. I have sent her, so you can find Venus John on it, and then you can just or I have written there with BNHS. BNHS means Bombay Natural History Society. I have put the link there. If you click on the link, you will get the whole thing of the guide taking us for half an hour, for about 45 minutes, and explaining this leaf, that bird, everything. If you want, if you're interested, it's in English, so you can hear that if you want. And next time I'll show you the pictures which we took, And I also made a painting, but I can't from the photograph. But the photograph I'll be able to show you only next time, or it is on Facebook. So I put the photograph on Facebook. So so at the end of the Shilonda trail, they've taken us to a place which was this was the stream, this was the water, and all trees around it. So I just painted it for a friend of mine. To sign my name. And this painting also I put on Facebook. Everything I put. Okay. I went yesterday to Oberoi Mall and I bought a swimsuit also, and I've given the order for the goggles. That was just 150 or something, but it will come only by 11th of July. So I'll have to look for somewhere where I can buy it from here only. At Oberoi Mall it was very expensive. The goggles were about 1,200 rupees, which is that is very expensive. So I'm looking for something cheaper, which I ordered also, but it will come only by 11th of July by courier. So I temporarily, I have to go to that place also, Nagar Palika swimming pool. I have to go there first and inquire also. So let's see. So that's that. And what were we doing last time? We were doing the poems, right? Poem, yeah. So can we do another poem or something?
अवेलेबल ही नहीं है ये जो उनका बुक है लाइक राइट अवेलेबल नहीं है
Okay, so that's but when will it be available?
वो शॉपकीपर ही तो बोल रहा है कि ये
वसई का शॉपकीपर
यहाँ पे तो नहीं है एक्चुअली इसकी मिस जो है वो कांदी वाली जाती है ऑल बुक्स शी गेट्स फ्रॉम देयर
करेक्ट ओके व्हाट आई विल डू ना मैं जस्ट लिखती हूँ ये बुक का नाम और आई विल सर्च इन विले पार्ले और समवेयर मैं सर्च करती हूँ लेकिन ये गाइड बाहर भी मिलेगा ना मतलब बुक शॉप में मिल सकते हैं मतलब
जहाँ स्कूल बुक्स अवेलेबल है
लेकिन स्कूल बुक्स ये तो स्कूल से मिलता है ना बाहर अवेलेबल नहीं है ना
नहीं है
अच्छा
कहीं पे भी अपने कभी जो भी
हाँ तो आई विल राइट डाउन दैट लिस्टिंग द नेम ऑफ द बुक एंड मैं सर्च करती हूँ
मैं एक्चुअली वसी से बाहर कहीं जा नहीं पाई इनकी मिस है वो उन्होंने कांदीवली में 2-3 बार इंक्वायरी किया बट उनको नहीं मिला
इनकी मिस मतलब ट्यूशन टीचर
उनको भी चाहिए
हाँ कांदीवली में मिलना चाहिए बट विले पार्ले और
कैम्ब्रिज है ना कैम्ब्रिज का
करेक्ट दैट्स वाई Cambridge snowflakes reader 7 S चक्रवर्ती है ICSC मैं इसका कवर ज़रा देख सकती हूँ हाँ ओके snowflakes by S चक्रवर्ती this is only poems no lessons and poems no okay fine so I'll check for the guide or digest or whatever they call it okay so that we had finished that poem that we had finished that poem no? So which is the other poem another poem And if you have done any watercolor paintings or something, you can show me, yeah, if you have done anything. The Noble Nature, Ben Jonson. Is it Ben Jonson? Ben Jonson, na? His name is. Usually, no, for Johnson they write John. So this is a little different. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Start off. Which do you think has more to offer to the world, a tree or a flower? Discuss in class. So what do you think is more important, a tree or a flower?
Tree.
Okay, good. Now let's see what the poet has to say.
It is not growing like a tree. In bulk doth make man better be. Or standing long an oak 300 years.
ग्रामर टेकअप कर सकती है क्या? आपको मतलब है तो उसका आज ग्रामर ले सकते हैं?
अब बस थोड़ा मैं उसको जस्ट said नहीं क्यों ना
वही टेस्ट है
आज टेस्ट है ग्रामर का ट्यूशन क्लास में. ओके बस मैं 2 मिनट में आई जस्ट वांट टू डू दिस क्योंकि वो मैंने पिछले क्लास में मैंने करेक्ट नहीं किया था वो कैसे बोल रहे हैं ना वो करेक्ट अच्छी तरह से प्रोनाउंसिएशन है मुझे वो करना वो मैं करूँगी अभी बस ओनली 2 मिनट्स. एक बार ना मैंने कल पिछले बार वो जब वो रीड आउट किया मैंने सब हाँ बोला. मैंने नहीं बोला कि कैसे वो सही बोलना है. मे बी ही इज डूइंग इट करेक्टली टुडे बट आई जस्ट 2 मिनट्स आई जस्ट वांट टू करेक्ट. या
To fall along at last, dry, bald,
no,
and
no,
sere.
1 second, sorry, from here.
Or standing long an oak 300 years.
Yeah,
To fall along at last, dry, bald, and sere.
great.
A lily of a day is fairer far in May.
Yeah.
Although it fall and die that night, it was a plant and flower of life. In small proportions, we judge beauty see, and in short measures, life may perfect be.
Means in this poem, what they are saying, the tree is better or flower is better?
Flower.
Yes, they are saying that even though the flower is not standing tall as an oak, that means like a big tree. Even then, in small measures, it's very beautiful and it's very perfect. You know, they are not saying how useful the tree is to man. They are not comparing it to man or woman or anything. They are just seeing by itself. Even if you are small, but you are very beautiful and perfect, and you are not living for 300 years. You are just living maybe for a few months. Even then you are perfect. God made you perfect. You know, that's what they are trying to say. It's very beautiful and all that. So they are saying it in a poetic way. In a scientific way, we will say that this is more important because it's big and strong and powerful and all that. You know, and it gives us wood for trees. Again, I just want to tell you how you saying it. Na? When you're saying sir, no, sometimes you're saying sure. I'll tell you, for example, like sure. This is sure, but sir, you say proportions. C. So C. Okay, you said. I want to check that again. It is not growing like a tree. They're talking about the flower. Yeah? Just say that again. It is not growing like a tree.
It is not growing like a tree.
Very good. In bulk doth make man better be.
In bulk doth make man better be.
I'm not too sure of what it means. Yeah. I'm not too sure what they mean by that. That we'll see later. Or standing long an oak 300 years. This I understood.
Or
see, you're saying standing. It's not that.
Standing.
Yeah, very good.
or
standing long.
an oak 300 years.
Yeah, that means I'm not standing. Suppose I'm a flower. I'm not standing tall like a oak tree for 300 years. Okay. Standing. Yeah.
To fall a log at last, dry, bald.
Last. Actually, it is what?
Last.
Last. Very good. To fall a log at last. That
To
means
fall a log at last.
a log at last means finally you will fall like a big log. Log means a dead wood. So to fall a log at last.
Dry, bald,
And sere. Old, dry, without leaves, without branches. After 300 years you fall like a dead tree. At least a flower doesn't do that. Something like that, you know.
A lily of a day
Very good.
is fairer
Fair.
far in May.
Yeah. In May, a lily looks much better. It seems than an oak tree.
Although it fall and die that night.
Maybe that same night it will fall and die. Okay, it has lived only for a short time.
It was a plant
It
and
was
flower,
it was
flower of light.
Yeah, it was the plant and flower of light. Correct.
In small proportion,
In
we-
small proportions,
we just beauty
it is not just. It is
just
just. Sir should be clear, you know. Okay, I'll tell.
Just.
Yeah, very good. In small proportions, we just beauty see. You say that?
in small proportions we just
Beauty see. Yeah. And in short,
And in short measures, life may perfect be.
Yeah, in short also, and they're just sensitizing us that small things also may be very perfect and beautiful, and oak may not be better than a flower. This is a poetic way of saying, poets sometimes make the opposite of science. Anyway, that's it. I want to do your this thing, the grammar. Where was your picnic to today?
Bali Wali.
Where is that?
I don't know. Rashtriya Seva Samiti.
It's not last. What?
Rashtriya Seva Samiti.
Rashtriya. Rashtriya Seva Sangh Samiti, RSS. They took you.
Huh?
They took you.
Yeah.
Okay. You had to go by bus and all. Okay. Very far away.
No, 30 minutes.
30 minutes. And what was it? Like a village or a forest or what?
There were dams and lakes and there were many birds and animals.
Wow. You took any photographs or anything? No.
No, mobile was not allowed.
Oh, so okay. But you could have taken a little camera, not a mobile but a camera. Not allowed.
Not at all watch also.
What's wrong with them? I mean, watch. What's wrong with a watch? Because on watch they may have some special camera. Yeah. Maybe a special watch, not like this. Okay. Now, what do you have for the exam today? Which ones you have? Only till here. Only till here. So, any of this which you find difficult? Could you tell me which one you find difficult? Slightly difficult also. All are extremely easy. You usually get full marks for the grammar. 15 out of 15 or whatever.
80.
80 out of 80. Wow.
No, essay and letters.
Essay and letters is where you find difficult, yeah? Okay. So today you're going to have essay and letters also? Okay, just remind me that next time we do essay and letters, yeah? Because I want to see that's the part of grammar that is difficult. And here? All easier. Okay, so essay and letters are going to come today. Which essay on what?
Anything.
On?
Anything.
Anything. Means they will ask you to choose your topic?
No, they'll give.
Okay, essay and you said letter. Letters also could be anything? But why do you lose marks in that? Because of the grammar, no? Means because there might be some grammatical
I
mistakes.
get full marks in grammar.
Really?
In this part.
Excellent. Okay, so
Only in essay and letter.
pardon me, essay and letter. But will you get a copy of that essay and letter? I mean, after you finish and after it's marked, they will give it back to you so that I
No.
can read it. No. Okay, no problem. Next time, like today, whatever you write now in the essay or in the letter, you will tell me next time. No, means you tell me and then we'll write that same essay down. You just remember what you have written, and we'll see what we can do a better essay and a better letter. Yeah. And how many pages should the essay be?
Essay 250 words.
250 words is
300.
300 words. That's like how many full-scap pages? Or how many pages?
1.5.
Okay, so there's just one page.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
And half or maybe.
That's all. Okay, I understand. But you have any rough idea what the topic could be?
They can give essay.
They can give you anything. Like they can give you on today's picnic? No. Yeah?
No, they don't know.
They don't know the picnic. This is in this is in your tuition class, this exam, or oh, in the tuition class also you have an exam. Is this like a proper tuition class, like some big brand?
No.
Just ordinary, no? But there are many children there.
No.
Only you?
I and one more person.
Bas.
Private tuitions.
Okay. But for in your exam in class also you get like that, no? In your school also you have
Same pattern.
Same pattern, yeah. So this is good revision for you, no? To find out. Good. Okay, let's just make another just an ordinary topic and just one essay I want you to write. Do you have a pen and paper? Yeah. Yeah, great. Do you have a blank piece of paper? could you write a little bit on your picnic today? It's not going to count, but still.
One page.
Yes, one page. Just anything you want to write. It doesn't matter, you don't bother about the grammar, nothing, just write. Just write free flow. We'll correct it later. na? Shall I check that? Okay, I'll just check how many words are there. Just check how many words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So say there are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Say 23 into 6. 20 into 6 is 120, about 150 words. They want 250 words, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you should write just one, yeah, or 3, 4, or whatever. Okay. So essay, yeah, essay is, let me just write. Picnic to
Bhalivali.
how do you spell?
BHA LIVALI.
LA
LIVALI.
Bhalivali. Where is it in Vasai?
No.
Borivali?
Vira.
Virar.
I think.
You think? Okay, maybe. Okay. My God, they took you somewhere, huh? In the middle of nowhere. Okay. It was Saturday morning, and I and my friends had assembled for the picnic, which was from what time to what time was it? What time to what time was it?
9 to
9 a.m. to
3 p.m.
3 p.m. on 27 July, yeah? Okay. I had assembled for this. So you had breakfast and we went. And did you have something to eat there? Did they give you?
No.
You carried your own tiffin. Very good. Okay. We had assembled for the picnic, which was held by the school. Very good. We had made a group. Excellent. Your own little friends group?
Yeah.
Fine. We took off from school at 10 a.m. Very good. What is this? We were sitting at the last seat of the bus. Oh, did you all sing songs?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The last seat of the bus. What is this? Cotton, Cohen,
No.
Rohan, Lohan. No, this is when.
When.
Ah, sorry. You should write W. Yeah, your handwriting was very good compared to mine, but it can be better. When the bus reached half the way, the tire of the bus got punctured. Oh my God! The conductor took 15 minutes to replace the tire. Amazing. Okay, what kind of a bus did they arrange? Yeah. Okay, we reached to Bhalivali picnic spot at 11 a.m. Okay, you were slightly late, yeah?
Huh?
You were slightly, because of the puncture tire, you were slightly late. There was an entry fee. Was there? Okay. You see this V, na? When you're writing V, na, you're doing this, which is not correct. You just write V and then from here you write the next one, yeah? Because then we can't understand, no? That's right. Else you will have a doctor's handwriting, but you're going to be an engineer, no? So that's not required. Yeah. There was an entry fee. We took the pass and went in. Good. There was a guy, but this Bhalivali is what? Is it a forest? What you said it was?
Rashtriya Seva Samiti.
Rashtriya Seva Samiti is what? Office?
No. Place.
What is Rashtriya Seva Samiti? It's a group, na?
Yeah, in Nalasopara. It is.
They have the office in Nalasopara.
Yeah.
Huh. And what they have in Bhalivali? They have a farm, they have an agricultural
Yeah.
farm. Okay, what do they have? They have crops growing there?
Yeah.
What crops?
Trees and grasses, fruit.
And they have
Chiku.
animal and chiku, okay, fruits and all, huh? And they have animals also there?
Goats.
Goats and all are
cows.
grazing. So it's a proper farm. And then
And they are in cage.
What? In a cage. The
Yeah.
animals. The chicken and all in a cage. Are they going to be killed?
No.
No.
I don't.
Okay. Their eggs are going to be sold.
Yeah.
Okay. And the goats are not in a cage, no? They are free to
They
roam.
are also in
What things, no? The goat also, maybe the milk is taken. They have a huge farm, no? So maybe they kept them in the cage because you guys were coming there?
Yeah.
Otherwise they are free to roam around. Then it's fine. So maybe the milk, it's a farm where they collect the milk and the eggs and they sell it or something? Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's good, yeah. Okay. We took the pass and went in. There was a guy who explained to us, yeah? You said explained us, no? See, your English is perfect till here. It's just explained to us, that's all, yeah? To explain to us, about the leaves, the plants, the animals, etc. on the farm. I think it's probably the farm, no? Just to explain to the reader what it is exactly, you know. We were enjoying the trip. Then the guide took us near a lake where we sat on big stones, and we were chatting. What is this? We, no?
We.
Yeah, good. And we were chatting. We threw stones into the lake. Okay, great. Then he took us, but you didn't go inside the lake.
No.
Why? It's dangerous. It's dirty.
No,
It's clean.
Yeah.
You should have gone inside, no?
they are not allowed.
Okay. And then he threw the stones. We threw stones. And then he took us to a tent where we sat and had a lunch. Wow, so nice. You've written it so beautifully. If you write everything like this, you will get good marks. Usually, how much you get in your essay?
10 after 11.
11 out of 15. Usually, you get 11 out of 15. This, I think.
Highest 12.
The highest person got 12.
No,
You got 12, yeah. But what is the maximum that people?
13.
13 is the maximum, no? So you got 11. So that's not 11, 12. That's good. And you said highest.
Highest.
And
Highest.
you always know what I feel, no? That the last part of the like Bhali Vali, you know, Vali I didn't hear only. The last part you're swallowing. Or Rashtriya Seva Samiti. The Samiti I'm not hearing only. Rashtriya Seva I'm hearing. You know? So just that. No, I just had coffee while coming. But you know, उनका बहुत अच्छा है ऐसे. और उसको एक्चुअली उसका ग्रामर बहुत अच्छा है. उसने बोला बस ऐसे और लेटर राइटिंग में. तो विल सी ना वो कौन सा टॉपिक दिया है एंड विल डू दैट. बट बहुत अच्छी तरह से लिखा है. बस ग्रामेटिकली बस एक छोटा सा था. हु एक्सप्लेन्ड अस, इट वाज एक्सप्लेन्ड टू अस, उतना ही. एंड हैंडराइटिंग थोड़ा अच्छा होना चाहिए. दिस हैंडराइटिंग इज नॉट ओके बिकॉज वी कांट अंडरस्टैंड एनीथिंग. मेरा हैंडराइटिंग जैसा है. नहीं उससे भी अच्छा है. बट यू नो वी शुड बी गुड ना. शुड बी बेटर बिकॉज वी ओनली 7th स्टैंडर्ड. 7th स्टैंडर्ड में मेरा हैंडराइटिंग इतना ख़राब नहीं था. बट इतना अच्छी तरह से लिखा है, यू नो, जैसे हम लोग वो पिकनिक पे गए ऐसे मुझे लग रहा है. बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल. बस हैंडराइटिंग अच्छा. ओके यार जल्दी. एंड वो बोल रहे हैं कि ग्रामर में नहीं उसको फुल मार्क्स मिलता है, यू नो.
अनपार्ट पर फुल मार्क्स.
बस लेटर राइटिंग और इसमें ना ऐसे में वो ये सब बाय हार्ट भी कर सकते हैं ना.
बट कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आए तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. अभी सपोज ये सेंटेंस नहीं दिया, कुछ और भी दिया, राइट?
कॉन्सेप्ट समझ में आए कि नहीं वो मुझे देखना है.
हाँ,
वो मैं देखती हूँ. मेरे पास एक दूसरा ग्रामर बुक भी है, रेन एंड मार्टिन. वो मैं लेके आती हूँ. उसमें से मैं दूसरा सेंटेंसेस देती हूँ और कॉन्सेप्ट मैं देखती हूँ, मालूम है. लेकिन मुझे लगता है ही इज वेरी क्लेवर. फिर भी आई विल ब्रिंग दैट.
वो मारता.
रटा
You learn it all.
you by heart and same sentences are coming.
Yeah.
You're right. लेकिन I feel he knows, but we will see next time. वो next अभी लेट हो रहा है ना. Concept या you're right. लेकिन अभी वो
उसको बोलना चाहिए एक्चुअली.
देखो कितना अच्छा लिखा है. ऐसे बोलेंगे तो इज द बेस्ट. मैंने अभी उनको पॉइंट आउट किया 2-3 जो रॉन्ग बोल रहा था. जैसे हाईएस्ट नहीं है, हाईएस्ट है, एसटी है. एस को वो श बोल रहे हैं. जैसे बेबीज बोलते हैं ना. नहीं हिंदी में भी वो ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं. जैसे छोटे बच्चे बोलते हैं.
कैसे उसको क्या
वो अभी ठीक हो गया. ही अंडरस्टूड ना. उसने सोचा भी. उसने उनका फ्रेंड्स भी शायद ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं. हाँ, तो उसको समझ में नहीं आया कि वो कुछ गलत है. हिंदी भी ऐसे बोल रहे हैं तो उसमें क्या गलती है, यू नो. तो कोई पॉइंट आउट करेगा तो हम से करेंगे. इट्स वेरी गुड. यू डोंट वरी. So are you getting late? You're getting late, na? So let him go now, and then I will bring the Ren and Martin next time, and I will check. और ये सब क्लासेस में रिकॉर्ड कर रही हूँ. तो एंड ऑफ द दिस थिंग ना, आफ्टर 2-3 weeks I will give you the DVD. मैं ये जो भी मैं बोल रही हूँ ना वो सब मैं रिकॉर्ड कर रही हूँ ना, तो मैं उसको DVD में दूँगी. तो कभी भी टाइम मिलेगा, बहुत टाइम मिलेगा वेकेशन में, एक बार सुन सकते हैं. मतलब फर्स्ट वो कैसे बोल रहे थे और लास्ट में कैसे बोल रहे थे. और मैंने वो आपका फेसबुक पे मैंने वो फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट के लिए आपको बस कंफर्म करना है. क्योंकि वो आपका आईडी में जाके वो हम लोग BNSS गए थे ना, वो ट्रिप संजय गांधी नेशनल पार्क हम लोग गए थे ना. तो वो पूरा ट्रिप मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया है. तो कैसे एक्सप्लेन कर रहा है ना वो गाइड, वो ट्रीज और वो बर्ड्स और सब, तो पूरा मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया है. तो मनन एंड द चिल्ड्रन. लेकिन वो बस देख सकते हैं यूट्यूब में. वो पूरा रिकॉर्डिंग का लिंक मैंने वहाँ पे दिया है. वो बस क्लिक कर सकते हैं और वो सुन सकते हैं वो गाइड क्या बोल रहे हैं. ज़्यादा फ़ायदा नहीं है फिर भी बस आधा घंटा का वो है ना जहाँ से वो लेके जा रहे हैं दे वॉन्ट दे कैन इंटरेस्टेड। अब आज वो जहाँ पे वो गए थे फार्म था लेकिन वो कुछ पिक्चर्स कुछ नहीं ले सकते थे तो बस ये ऐसे ही उसका रिकॉर्ड है। Mannan, are you getting late? Yeah. Do you have to go quickly? I see.
उनका कहते हैं थोड़ा
हाँ I have to finish now. To at least 5:30 I want to.
तो आप उनका लीजिए मैं इसको ड्रॉप करती
Yes, please. Next time I'll bring Ren and Martin. And next time is tomorrow. Am I coming tomorrow? Okay. So tomorrow I'll bring Ren and Martin then. And next week I'll try to find your digest. I want to see what is written in the digest. It will be very good. Do you still go for swimming?
I'm not going now.
Why?
Now exams are coming now. No.
But you should swim, yeah.
This time we do exercise every grammar book.
Okay, do that.
I have to do too much homework.
Yeah, but little bit
I
exercise.
come from school
At
and
least once a week.
Huh?
Once a week. Sunday.
Yeah.
Do that. It's fun. You feel good. When they took you feel good when they took us to the DNHS at the end where they took us to the stream, no? And we all jumped in. It was so much fun. You need that exercise, to feel you will feel happy, and when you feel happy, you will study better. Now today you went for the picnic, you're feeling good, no? This is a lovely. It's very nice. Only handwriting should be nice so that people feel like reading it. Oh, this is also his book, no? This is also his.
है मंदिर
आपने देखा ये बोरीवली नेशनल पार्क? बोरीवली नेशनल पार्क नहीं, यहाँ पे पास नहीं है। हम लोग गए थे लास्ट संडे जब मैं आई थी ना यहाँ पे, मैं बस यहाँ से मैं आ रही थी। इसका पिक्चर्स मैं आपको अगली बार में इसमें ऑलरेडी पिक्चर्स हैं, इसमें ये सब है। वहाँ पे जाएंगे ना बच्चों के लिए स्पेशल प्रोग्राम है। बच्चों को ऐसे ग्रुप में लेके जाते हैं, सब वहाँ पे गाइड बताते हैं कि बटरफ्लाई कौन सा है, ये कौन सा फ्रॉक है, ये कौन सा ट्री है, वो कौन सा झाड़ है, ये कौन सा फ्लावर है, सब अच्छी तरह से आपको लेके जाते हैं। और गेम्स भी है, एनिमल्स, बर्ड्स, monkeys, deer. कैसे कौन सा bird है? Yes, I'll give you writing work. What writing work you want? You want to write? You get essay, grammar exercise. Okay, fine. And you get to write essays and all. Are you which topic you get? How many pages you have to write? One.
Composition book I wrote many
Ah.
essays. This much half or half and more than half. Like 1 page.
One page or half page?
Half page or more than.
One page is good. One page.
And in this book 1 page.
Only one page is enough.
But in that composition it is big one book. No?
Yeah. So one page is like equal to 2 of these pages.
Yeah. And we write one and I like to write essays.
Yeah, I would like to read essays. First we'll do your grammar because you're saying we'll do grammar, no? So could you please show me which is the grammar which is difficult for you?
These chapters all are easy but this we wrote the essays. We had written it on our own. I have written it on our own.
And teacher corrected it?
She corrected and gave good attempt. And till this 7th one it is.
Okay, position of adjectives. So which is the difficult chapter?
Proper nouns we do.
Proper nouns is difficult?
No, it is not difficult.
It's very easy, but we'll do it. Okay, good. Let's do it. Could you show me where is the exercise?
This exercise
This is the exercise.
read one page.
America proper now?
Because it is the name of a pen. Not pen. Yeah, it is a pen. Miss has not taught this chapter.
Movie is the name of a movie, na?
Yeah. No, it is not a movie.
Captain America is the name of a man, you're saying, na?
Yeah. No, pen.
Pen?
No. Yeah. Our all friends been pen only.
Maybe a pen was named after Captain America. Like a pen can be named Batman, Superman, pen. That way.
Yeah.
But actually, it was the name of
The classes in 7th or Miss did not taught us. But Miss told to do the exercise on our own because we do all this. We do it from first sentence.
I didn't understand. Could you tell me that again?
That lesson number 7 no Miss did not
Yeah.
taught us. But
Okay.
she told us to do the exercise
So
on
you
our
did
own.
it? Okay. So
Half exercise is left.
left.
and-
So let's do that then, yeah?
yeah. And this is also left.
So let's do that. This is good to do. But what I'm saying now, teacher didn't correct this, no? Till now?
No.
Very good. So this is the exercise to do. Read and learn. We lived in a little white wooden house in Kenya. Yeah?
It is the adjectives and more adjectives. What chapter it is?
Position of
Position.
adjectives.
Position means
Position means where it is placed in the sentence.
comparative.
Let me see. This big
Comparative.
wooden English bat is a present for
Not
uncle.
comparative and superlative.
I will find out. Wait, big is an adjective, wooden is an adjective, English is an adjective. Now position means it is not placed after bat. It is not. They're not saying this bat English or
These
this
are the
bat.
adjectives of the bat.
These are the adjectives of the bat, and it is placed before the bat. It is not placed after the bat.
English, why they have put English?
English
here?
bat means it is from England. Means like this is an Indian bat. It's from India. You know.
They should have written UK or that.
Yeah, but
country.
but in the UK, no. See, now for example, this is a Maharashtrian bat or this is a Bombay bat. Like for example, in the UK, no, there are different places. For example, can I write here? No, no.
Yes,
It's okay. Okay, suppose this is the UK. Yeah, UK is a big country. UK means United Kingdom. Okay. Now in the United Kingdom, there is England, Scotland, and Wales. It's like 3 states like Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. You know, there is Wales, there is England, and there is Scotland. Okay. Now, if anything from England is called English, adjective. Anything from Wales is called Welsh. Anything from Scotland is called Scottish. For example, you have the Johnny Walker whiskey.
Scottish language.
That's correct.
Yeah, and English language is in England.
Correct.
And Welsh language.
And you get English chocolates. You get Scottish whiskey, Johnny Walker whiskey. Okay. And then, for example, in India. Okay, this is India, right?
Yeah.
This is let's see where's India. Where's India? This is India. Approximately, this is India. Okay. Now in India, there is Rajasthan here. There is Maharashtra here. There is Gujarat here. So if it's from Gujarat, it's called Gujarati. If it's from Rajasthan, it's called Rajasthani. It's Maharashtrian. It's Bengali. Similarly, from England, it's called English. Bengali speaks Rasgulla. Maharashtrian. What do you get? Maharashtrian. You get Modaks during Ganesh. From Rajasthan, what do you get? You get what do you cook? You get nice bhendi sabzi. You make fulkas and all. You make. You don't cook at all.
No, mother.
But you also.
We cook here also.
You cook here also. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what, because you all are from Rajasthan.
Chennai
originally.
also.
Oh yeah, from Chennai. What do you have? Yesterday I went to Oberoi Mall and I had some masala filter chai from. That was from Chennai, I think. Means they had Chennai food.
Chennai South Indian food.
Yes, Chennai. See, Chennai. What they have? Idli, dosa, sambar.
Yeah.
Yes, that is Madrasi. From Madras is Madrasi.
Yes.
Right? So from England is English. And from Switzerland is Swiss. You know about Swiss chocolates? Tobler.
How do you know all these?
Arey, you go to the supermarket. I have been to Switzerland. I have been to Paris. I was abroad for 10 years.
Switzerland.
Yes, I've been to Switzerland.
Oh,
It's a lot of ice and all. You like it and it's very clean.
My mother want to go there.
Oh, you must go there. It's wonderful and she should take you also, and we should have plenty of photographs and we should put it all on Facebook. And you should, when you go to the airport at Zurich, the first thing that I saw was big chocolates, Tobler chocolates. Tobler. Big ones. I bought 1/2 kilo one. And then I saw the Swiss knife. You know Swiss knife? there is knife, spoon, fork, and everything in one small place. It's called a Swiss knife, Victorinox. These two things you will find everywhere. But you will find lots of other things. You will find nice cows with bells. You will find nice green countryside. You will find nice Swiss chalet, like little wooden houses with nice flowers kept outside. You know, it's very beautiful. And you know, in the Hindi movies, you see Shah Rukh Khan with Kajol and all dancing and singing.
Yeah.
Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. Many of those places are in Switzerland. Even if you go to Kashmir, it's very beautiful.
Yes, snow and
The snow, and it's very beautiful. Only the problem is the terrorism is there. Terrorists are there, so they're scared to go. I've never been to.
terrorist means.
Terrorist means Atankwadi. Means those people with guns and all who want Kashmir to be a separate country. So they have these guns and their bombs and all that. Any time they can kill people just to show their power. They're called terrorists. But these terrorists are you know, in America, what happened? The terrorists they took aeroplanes, and they crashed it into a very tall building.
Why?
Because they wanted to kill the people there, because they didn't like Americans, because they said it's because of America that we have all these problems in the world are because of America. And they said, you know about the Middle East, you know about Palestine and Israel. Okay, you know about Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay, in that area where there is Dubai, Syria, and all these regions, Arab countries, there is Israel and Palestine. Okay, now Israel says this is my country. I have been to Israel. They're saying that this is our country, but the Palestinians are saying no, this is my country. You know. Now the Israelis are not Arabs. Israelis are Jews, and these Arabs, they feel that this is their country, so they don't like the Jews. So they hate the Jews. So sometimes they put a bomb in their bus, and they feel that Americans are supporting the Israelis. So they hate America also. So the American police and all, when they are not looking, they'll put a bomb there. So those people who put bombs and kill ordinary people, they are called terrorists. In Kashmir, there is a lot of terrorism. That's why we are scared to go. Otherwise, Kashmir is very beautiful. In the olden Hindi movies, you will find all the shooting has taken place in Kashmir.
Yeah, and they don't kill that shooting.